Right, welcome to the stream. Here we go with the final round of the League of Extraordinary Investigators Season 3. I'll be upfront, I have not practiced this one at all. My deck is terrible, I have hardly any XP. I'm third from bottom of the league table, so with all that said and done, it's going to be an absolute riot. Hello. Right, just finishing off the setup. So I need to draw, first of all, one of these locations at random to be the starting location, other than Steps of Yoth, of course. So we'll go with that one, which is, do I I'm not reveal it, surely I can't have it. It's a bridge over, okay. So, we're here with Uno Clue. It's +1 shroud for each vengeance in the victory display. Right, this is going to be very stilted. I've only played this scenario once about 2 years ago, so all the mechanics are not fresh in my mind at all. Okay, so we've put the randomly chosen location in play. League is set aside. Take the Steps of Yoth and 4 of the set aside. That's right, isn't it? 4 of the remaining single-sided locations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle them together. And we dance a dainty tango. The rhino said, I know, let's call it a tumbongo. Right, that's my encounter deck. Not encounter deck, that's my exploration deck, which I mark with my seeker token. So I think that's it now. I'm using these gold glass pebble things instead of resource tokens to mark the depth level, because I will run out of resource tokens otherwise. Relic is set aside, poison set aside, and the rest, that is one hefty encounter deck. I've either set this up wrong, or it's a hefty encounter deck. It's nearly 11:15 on a lovely sunny Sunday morning here in the UK. Not that you need to know that, of course. I'm going to try and do a mass shuffle, but I think it is going to be visible to me on camera. It isn't it? So I'll do it over there like that. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm not looking now, I'm doing a normal shuffle. I'll do one hefty encounter pile. Right, get them out of the way. I have my coffee. Right, I'll do my own deck. Upgrades, I had a massive 2 XP from the last round, so I put in a Devil's Luck to try and save me from getting killed. And I put in a guiding spirit for some extra horror soak on top of Pete, because Rita is struggling with 2 mental trauma, and given that she only has 5, she's going in almost dead. So I need everything I can. I can't remember for the life of me what I took out. I think I might have taken out a Madame LeBlanche, because she just doesn't seem to be working for me in this deck. I've let one in and took the other one out. So let's get a shuffle in. Apologies if you can hear the washing machine in the background. Or the cat eating biscuits just over there. And I apologise as well if the light is not so good. We are selling our house at the moment, so we've moved lots of things around, and this table is in a completely different position to where it normally is, and I can't bother to move it back. Okay, let's just do a mash just to be on the safe side. Right, opening hand time. We get perception, sharp vision, track shoes, grizzly totem, guiding spirit. Okay. Right. A bit more space. Definitely keeping guiding spirit. Shall I keep grizzly totem? Am I better off having a weapon? I know it's not an either or, but I'm just thinking what am I best having in my opening hand. Sharp vision and perception are good for cluing. We just keep the sharp vision and bung that back. Being Rita, I want to keep my track shoes, but given that there's only 5 locations in there, is speed really going to be useful? I think it might be. I better keep my track shoes because it effectively is almost Rita's signature item, isn't it? Grizzly totem, sharp vision. Do I keep the grizzly totem? After committing the card to a skill test, add another instance of its icon. I think I keep the totem. So this is actually, I'm going to regret this because I don't have a weapon yet. So I'm going to ditch perception and draw 1 more. Am I? I'm tempted to ditch the totem and wish for a weapon. Apologies about this, I'm trying to get my dashboard up on Twitch and I can't remember how to do it because they've jiggled the app around. This is embarrassing, isn't it? Stream Manager, I think they've just changed the name. I'm sure that used to be called Dashboard. I have 1 viewer. Hello, viewer. Right. So yes, as I was saying, I'm going to risk it. I'm ditching the totem and I'm going to hope for a weapon. Resourceful, useless at the beginning of the game, and cornered. Okay, well at least cornered will also help boost my skill tests. So, Agenda 1A, the descent begins. 3 boom. Cap. Journey to the Nexus. I can take an action that if there's no clues on my location, I can explore. And if it's connecting, I put it into play. And at the end of the round, we need to have the requisite number of clues at the depths of Yoth, which is 3 clues per investigator. Right, that's my hand. So action 1, guiding spirit in play. Action 2, I'm going to pay 3 for track shoes. And action 3. Let's just do a flat 2 on 2, investigate. No, 3 on 2 because of Guiding Spirit. Forgot about that. 3 on 2, investigate. On the bridge over the River Kai. Oh, that tells you how this game is going to go. Right, that's my 3 actions done. Pete isn't in play, no enemies in play. Nothing to ready, card. Expedition journal. And a resource, don't take that resource. Okay. Doom. We go to 1 out of 3 and we draw our encounter card, which is the Curse of Yig. I get -1 health, -1 fight, and I gain the Serpent trait. I can do a head test of 2 to discard it, but that will take an action. Right, action 1. I'm going to pay. I don't need to put the Expedition Journal in play yet, do I? This feels a waste to play Sharp Vision just yet. Getting 3, put me on 5 on a 2, feels a bit of overkill. But we'll do it. 5 on a 2, investigate. Zero, that's a pass. That was my first action. Second action, I will pay 2 to put the Expedition Journal in play. I'm now going to have a sneaky extra action on to let me tweak my spreadsheet. Why is that not? Oh, it's because I haven't put nice view on my top of my head there. Right. Okay. So for my third action, let's try and get rid of the curse. That is a test head of 2, my head is 3. I could commit corners, but I don't really want to. So 3 on a 2, skull, current step level, which is 1, so that's a pass. I get rid of the curse of Yig. So I investigated, I played the journal, I got rid of the curse, and for my fourth action I've got a free bonus fourth action from the Expedition Journal. I will do an explore, see, and we get a connecting location. We get the Caverns of Yoth, which we automatically move to. After the caverns enters play, place clues on it equal to the current depth level. So after it enters play, so it enters play with 1 and then it gets an extra 1. That's how I read that. Which means now I need to do 2 clues to be able to explore. This is going to take forever, isn't it? Right, Pete's not in play. No hunter enemies in play. Nothing to ready, card and a resource. I get my bow and play solitary resource. Doom on the agenda, so that goes to 2 out of 3, and an encounter card. The dock. Put it in play next to the agenda deck. No more than one clue may be discovered from each location by each investigator each round. At the end of the round, discard it. Okay, action 1. Well, I'm going to have to investigate, aren't I? Or should I just move back to the bridge and explore from there? I do need 3 clues though. I'll go for one of them anyway. I've got 3 on a 1. 3 on a 1. 0 again, which is spooky. Right, so I can't do a second investigate. So I'm gonna action 2, move back. Action 3, take a resource. And then the bonus 4th action, I'll do an explore. Not connecting. Connecting. Hang on, should I have some treacheries in here? Have I missed something in the setup? Set the 10 single-sided locations out of play. Draw one other than steps of Yoth, put it into play. We start there. Create the exploration deck, taking the set-aside steps of Yoth, 4 of the remaining single-sided locations, and shuffle them together. It's okay, I'm not used to I'm not used to exploration deck having negative side effects. Right, so I am now at Broken Passage. There are no clues. And I have to put a doom here if I explore here. Right, that was my bonus 4th action. Pete's not in play, no enemies are in play. Nothing to ready, card and a resource, and I get, look what I found. And a resource. Doom goes to 3, so the agenda advances. Deep Dark goes away at the end of the round, so that's gone now. The descent begins. Find the enemy that is in pursuit with the highest evade value. There aren't any. Okay. Horrific descent. So we're back to another 3. Encounter card. Deep Dark again. Action 1. Action 1, I'm going to move back to the cavern. Action 2, we'll get that clue. 3 on a 1. Skull is -1, so that's fine. And action 3, we'll explore again. And we get egg timer, which is connected to both of those two. When you attempt to explore, test head of 4 if you fail. Right, so we've got 2 locations left to find, well 2 locations left to explore, 2 locations left in the explore deck. So I moved, I investigated, I did my free explore with the expedition journal, so I have 1 action left. I'm not going to pass that head test, so I'm not going to attempt to explore there because I will be killed. So I'm tempted to move back again. So from a move back. Right, so that's my 4 actions done. Pete's not in play, no enemies are in play. Ready cards, card and a resource. Perception and a resource. Doom, you go to 1. Deep Dark goes away. Encounter card, like the Shadow Test, evade of 1, gets +1 difficulty where X is the current depth level, so that's +1. That's 2, and I'm on a 6. 6 on a 2, over the sign. That's a definite pass. It also means that from the rest of the round I can ignore Rita's reaction, the limit on Rita's reaction ability. So I'll move that token off there to try and remind me. Okay, that's the best possible time to get an Elder Sign for Rita. Better when there's enemies in play. Right, action 1. Let's explore again. City of Serpents, which is connected, but only to that one. And I get to move there. Typical, isn't it, that the steps is the last one. 1 clue. While it has no clues on it, it is considered to be in the victory display of Vengeance 2. Yeah. Right, so I need to get, so what did I do? I explored, which was my first action, wasn't it? Second action, hello, wake up, second action. I will, do I want to get my bow out ready? Corner lets me throw cards away. I don't really want to throw cards away at the moment, to be honest. I'm just going to investigate with a perception. I've got 2, 3 thanks to Guiding Spirit, 4, 5 thanks to Perception. So 5 on a 3. 5 on a 3. Score, that's a -1. Get a clue. This is. And then third action. Let's explore. Steps of Yoth, which is connected. Right, I need to remember that, don't I? It's the double line is the steps. No, I can ignore that because no one has a rope. If there are no clues on your location, explore. At the end of the round, if we are at the steps and we've got the requisite number of clues, we may advance. So I've got 1 extra action because I used my free action there to do the explore. So I'm going to pay all 4 and put the bow into play, so at least I have a weapon should nasties start turning up. Because I was successful at the perception, I draw a card as well, and there's Pete, which I probably could have done within play, but never mind. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Nothing to heal, no enemies in play. Ready cards, card and a resource. I get Belly of the Beast and a resource. And that is the end of the round, so I spend the... Can I advance? Do I just spend the clues in advance? Add 1 resource to the depth level. Move each enemy in play to the pursuit area, there are none. Remove all doom from locations in play, there are none. Set each location in play and in the exploration deck aside out of play. That's the stats, and that's the rest. Draw a random set of location other than the steps and put it into play. And we get Broken Passage. Good start. Creating an exploration deck consisting of the Depths of Yoth for the random. So I'm assuming, I was just checking whether there was a you lose all your clues line, but there isn't. So it doesn't actually specifically say spend the clues, but I'm assuming you must do, otherwise you're just going to race through. It was 3 clues to advance, wasn't it? Yeah. 3 clues to advance, which means I have a head start for the next one. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 as our new exploration deck, which I will reshuffle badly. Okay. Doom, that flips to 2 out of 3, and we draw an encounter card. It's a Pit Warden. If Yeek is in play, which he isn't, put him at your location, otherwise place him in the pursuit area. I don't have a pursuit area, so I'm going to call this my pursuit area. This area here surrounded by arrows. There you go. There's not much more pursuey than that, is there? Oh, child. Right. Action 1. Well, it's going to have to be explore. Let's explore. We get abandoned site. It is connected, which moves me here. Shroud of 2, 1 clue per game. Right, abandoned site. Okay, second action. Let's investigate. So I'm going with a 3 on a 2. 3 on a 2. and 2, and I get a -1. That's a pass. That's my second action. My third action, there's no limit to the number of times I can explore, is there? No. My third action, I will explore. Why am I doing bag? And I draw Bright Canyon, not connected. City of Serpents, which is connected. Automatically move there. While it has no clues on it, it is considered to be in the victory display. One clue. So I explored, I investigated, I explored. So one of those explores will be my free action from the journal. So then my third normal action, I will do a straight 3 on a 3 investigate. -3, that's a fail. Okay. Right, that's my go done. Heat isn't here. Heat isn't in play. Pete's not in play. No enemies are in play. Ready cards. Card and a resource. That's 2 resource scores I've got now. Which is not ideal when you've only got 1 card in your discard pile and it's not a survivor card. Oh, I've got 2 cards. 1's a survivor. Right, Doom. We get to 3, so that advances. Find the enemy in pursuit with the highest evade value and spawn it at the location where the investigators began at this depth level. So he is there. Nobody has a canteen, of course. So now we've got 4. And we get our encounter card. Brood of Yig. So he's engaged with me. Gets +1 fight for each vengeance point in the victory display. Luckily, I haven't cleared that location yet. Okay. Action 1, let's shoot the Brood of Yig in the face. So I'll use my ornate bow ammo. I'm going 5, 6, 7, 8 on a 2. 8 on a 2, and I draw an Elder Thing, which is -2. That's fine, there aren't 3 on 1, fine. So that deals +2 damage, so the Brood of Yig is one-shotted. I don't have any ammo. For my second action, I will knock another arrow on my bow. Third action, I will investigate the City of Serpents, committing a resourceful to it. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? That will only put me at 4. I'm at 2, 3, 4. Four and a 3 feels a bit iffy to me, so no, I won't do that. I might just... I'm just going to lob in look what I found, I think. I know that seems a waste. But I need one more clue to advance, and then I can just do explore like crazy to find the next steps. So I'm investigating with a 2, 3, 4, 5 on a 3. 5 on a 3, and I get a -2. That is a close pass. That's now classed as having victory points, vengeance points. So action 3, I will explore. Wall of Heresy is connected, it's connected to both of these. feels wrong being able to just explore with no penalties. Feels wrong. So I am now here. I'm going to stick 2 red markers on here to try and remind me that that's 2 vengeance points there. Whether I'll remember is a different matter. Right, so I fought, I investigated, I explored. I'm now here. So that explore could be my expedition journal extra action. I now have another action. While I'm here, it is considered to be in the victory display for the purposes of vengeance. This isn't good then, is it? So while I'm here, that is another 2 vengeance. So we've got 4 vengeance going on. And I can't investigate a 4 shroud location for Toffee. So I think I move here, which means those vengeance don't apply anymore. And that's my go complete. So although that looked like that was a 4th move, one of those actions was an expedition journal investigate. Pete's not in play. Hunter, oh dear, hunter enemies move. I didn't plan this through very well, did I? So I've got him. Could have said I moved there, but never mind. He hits me for 1 of each, so that's 1 physical. The mental has to go on the guiding spirit. And it's exiled when it's defeated, so it is a 1 shot really. Okay, ready cards and card no resource. Another cornered, another resource. Doom on the agenda, we go to 1. And an encounter card. Serpent from Yoth. While there are more than one or more vengeance points, he gets retaliated. While there are 2 or more, which there are, he gains Hunter. But I guess he engages with me because there are no spawn instructions. Oopsie. Right. This has suddenly got a little bit more dangerous. Action 1. Evade the serpent. 5, 6. 6 on a 3. Evade the serpent from Yoth. 6 on a 3. 0. That's a pass. Serpent from Yoth is evaded. I trigger Rita's ability to put a damage on him. Then I shoot Pit Warden in the face with the ornate bow. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8 on a 1. No, 8 on a 4. We didn't get extra. So I'll just say 5, 6. I've got a mental block now. Ornate bow, am I fighting using their evade score as well as my evade score, or is it their fight score? I'm going to have to do live googling, sorry. Your agility goes as long as it's 5, yes. Well, it was, I thought it was too good to be true. Okay, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8 on 4. Elder sign. Perfect. So that means I can ignore the limit on that. 8 on a 4. This is my second action, by the way. That's a success. Because it's a +3, I do 3 damage to it. +2 on it. And then for action 3, I will evade him. 5, 6 on 1. 0. Triggering Rita's ability without its limit second time, but that puts a vengeance point in the victory display. Okay. So that's my 3 actions done, isn't it? I evaded, tapping him for 1. I fought and evaded the pit warden. Do I? Oh, I suppose I could still trigger an extra explore action, couldn't I? Because I haven't explored yet, and that will get me away from the serpent. So I draw. That's not a connecting location. So this last one's going to have to be the steps again. How do I keep doing that? The steps is connected to all 3 of these. Okay. So I guess I will just put it in the middle. If I put it in the middle, overlapping like that, and that will sort of tell me that they're all connected. I get to move there. Right. Objective, heal Pete. Hunter enemies move. There are no hunter enemies in play. Ready cards. Card and a resource. Grave digger's shovel. Right, that's the end of the round. So I will play my 3 clues to advance. Move each enemy in play to the pursuit area. Remove all doom in play, there aren't any. Collect back all the locations. So I can set aside the steps. And the other locations. What's the cracking doing down there? Oh, it's the one I drew and wasn't attached, isn't it? This feels light. It says right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right. New starting location is the crumbling precipice. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. This could be the end. Then I go my new explore deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, oh, and also, mustn't forget, add 1 to the depth level. 3. Right, doom on the agenda, that goes to 2. Draw an encounter card. Bathophobia. Test head of 1. This gets +X difficulty, which is the current depth level, so that's +3. So that's head of 4. My head is 3. I have no boosts. Resourceful can't help. I could throw Pete in, but I don't want to. I could throw Belly in. I suppose I could throw one of my corners in to make it 4 on a 4. Yeah, let's throw one of the corners in, 4 on a 4. And I don't want to. I'll throw Belly the Beast in to make it 5 on a 4. This feels bad. 5 on a 4. Tablet with another token. 5 on a 4. Score -3. So that's failed by 2. And that one was if you fail, place a clue on your location, which now means I can't explore here. Yes, okay. This has gone bad. Right. And because I failed, I take 2 horror. They have to go on Guiding Spirit, so Guiding Spirit is gone, and because of the rules, it gets exiled. Right. That was ropey. Right, action 1. I'm paying 3 to get Pete out. I need my horror soak. That's gone now. Action 2. I guess I need to investigate that crumbling precipice now because I can't explore. I'm stuck. I am literally stuck. I can't explore. Because I failed that test, it dropped a clue on my location. Because there is now a clue on that location, I can't explore. And I think this is a dead end for me. So that's the 2 cards I committed. So I suppose I could throw 2. I mean, my Explorer is 2. I'm no longer getting the boost from Guiding Spirit, so 2 on a 4. It is awful. I think I just draw in the hope that I get some clue tech. I'm already confused. What was my first action? I played Pete, yes. Right, action 2. Go on, let's draw. I'm done running. Between them, I could commit 2 resources and an I'm done running to get me a +3. So that put me on a 5 on a 4. That's still terrible. So action 3, I'm going to draw again. Internal injury. That'll teach me. Can't explore. Peter can't be healed. No enemies in play. Nothing to ready. Card and a resource. Rabbit's foot. And a resource. Doom on the agenda. That goes to 3 out of 4. Encounter card. Lightless Shadow. Test evade of 1 plus 1 for each step level. So that's evade of 4. No, 5, 6, 7. 7 on a 4. That's a pass, -3. Right, action 1. do I play rabbit's foot? Give that sharp vision back, really. Right, action 1, I'm going to put an ammo on the ornate bow just in case. Action 2 and 3, I'm going to get rid of internal injury. And I can't take the bonus explore action. Pete doesn't need healing, no enemies in play. Ready cards, card and a resource, and I gain a flashlight, which I can't hold because I'm holding a bow and a resource. Doom, that goes to 4, so the agenda advances again. And this time, path is blocked. Find the enemy that is in pursuit with the highest evade value and spawn it at the location where you began this level. Well, that would be right here. The lead investigator, choose an investigator to be a scout. Check the supplies. We haven't got a rope. We must test fight or evade of 5. Fight or evade of 5. It's going to have to be evade. I get 5, 6, 7. 7 on a 5, and I am tempted to throw a resourceful in to make it 8 on a 5. 8 on a 5. Oh, you are kidding me. I suffer a physical trauma. I'm assuming suffering a physical trauma also means I get the 1 damage now, so I'll put it on. Might be wrong. Okay. That is ridiculous. I was banking on that winning so I could draw back the sharp vision. Okay, so now we're back at 4. Counter. It's going to be an enemy, isn't it? Oh no, deep dark again. No more than 1 clue. Fine. Action 1. Let's deal with the serpent. Let's shoot him with the bow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a 3. There are currently only 1 vengeance point. So he gains retaliate, but I'm not evading anyway. 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a 3. Score, that's a -3. That's a pass, so he gets 3 damage because the bow does +1 and that ammo is spent. And then I will evade him. 5, 6, 7 on a 3. 7 on a 3, 0. That triggers Rita's ability to put an extra damage on him, so he is dead. And he is victory points rather than vengeance points, which is nice. I'll put him there anyway. It's my victory display and you can still see it. Okay, so that was 2 actions to fight and evade. And so for my 3rd action, I need to try and get this investigation done. I don't want to lose my bow. I'm going to pay 2. I put cornered in play. That's not cornered. That's cornered. Okay. That's my 3 actions done. Peter isn't damaged. No enemies are in play. Ready Rita's ability. Card. Lucky. And a resource. 1 doom on the agenda. That goes away because it was the end of the round. And an encounter. Fangs of Yig. I'm not poisoned because I sorted that out earlier. But my bow is not loaded. So, action 1, evade the Fang. 5, 6, 7 on a 3. 7 on a 3, Elder Sign, okay. So let's put using Rita's ability to put a damage on him. He's evaded at that location. It's 5, 3. I know it's a waste. I'm going to take action 2, load the bow, action 3, shooting with the bow. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on 3, 0, he's dead. No vengeance, no victory. But that's my 3 actions done. Heal Pete, nothing to heal, no enemies in play because I killed them all. Ready cards, card on a resource. Another track shoes. Resource. My cards, I'm getting close to my limit now. Doom on the agenda, that flips to 2 out of 4, and an encounter card. Snake's Gorge. Put Snake's Gorge into play in your threat area if you're poisoned against Surge. I'm not poisoned. Treat each of your non-weakness item assets as if its text box were blank. Non-weakness item assets. So that's basically these 3. So my bow, my shoes and my journal. I'm going to just cover those up with the back of my exiled guiding thing just to remind me that I can't use those 3. It's right, isn't it? Non-weakness item assets. Yeah. Okay, action 1. I need to investigate. I'm a 2, that's a 4. I have lucky. I'm going to commit the flashlight, 1. I'm going to commit, I'm going to run it, 2. And I'm going to commit resourceful, 3. So then I'm going 2, 3, 4, 5 on a 4, and I've got lucky just in case. 5 on a 4. 6 on a 4, let's throw rabbit's foot in. I need to make some progress. 6 on a 4. This is awful, I'm committing almost my entire hand. 6 on a 4, that's a 0, that's a pass. Wow. 1 clue. All of those gone. Resourceful is in there as well, so I can claw back a survivor card that isn't resourceful, and I claw back a sharp vision to help with future investigations. I don't need to use my lucky this time. So now I need to explore, but to explore I need to do a head test of 4. Peter gives me a +1, that's 3, that puts me on a 4. I can use cornered to dump a card to make it +2. Mind you, it's only if I fail the last test that I fall to my death and I'm killed, isn't it? When I come to do the evade test, I'll be going with 5, 6. 6 on a 3. And I'd still have lucky. But let's try then. A flat 4 on a 4 head test. Fail. So then a 5, 6. A 6 on a 3 evade test. -3, that's a pass. So now I can explore. And I draw wiggly line, which is broken passage. That moves me here. So that's was my first action. So I investigated and then explored. Did that what I did? I think so. Investigated, explored. Action 3. Let's explore again. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Steps of Yoth, but it's not connected. So that moves me here. When I explore there, that puts a doom on the location. Let's make 3 out of 4, so we're going to be advancing. And when you enter Bright Canyon, if you're poisoned, take a damage, which I'm not. 2 clues. Almost put my own clue on it now. Could be if it's quarter to 12. Right, 2 clues. I can't use my Explore free ability because so that's my actions turned up. Right, hit Pete, he's not damaged. No enemies in play, no enemies to attack. Ready. Card and a resource. It's Alejandro. And a resource. Let's get Alejandro out as soon as possible to help me as well. Doom, that takes us to 4. So we advance. The sure noise of 100 snake, blah blah blah. If the harbinger is set aside, he's not. Find the enemy in pursuit, there isn't one. Excellent. After the 3rd doom is placed on this agenda, find the enemy in pursuit with the highest evade value. Right. And an encounter card, I get, oh that should have gone at the end of the round. Children of Velusia. Each serpent gets +1 fight and +1 evade. Action 1. Right, this is dealt with as well. Got my stuff back. I'm going to pay 2. Let's put Alejandro in play. Because I do have charisma. So yeah, 2 hands, yeah. Second action, let's investigate. So Alejandro gives me +1 while investigating. My investigation is 2, so that becomes a 3. Again, discard a card with cornered to get a +2. I don't have anything for getting extra clues, so let's discard track shoes using cornered to go 2, 3, 4, 5 on a 2. -1. That's 1 clue found. And then I need to find the other one. Do I need to find the other one? I do need to find the other one. Shall we sharp vision? It seems a waste of a sharp vision, but that gives me +3, so it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's sharp vision, yeah, 6. Oh, I should have done that one first. Never mind. That would have given me the extra clue, wouldn't it? Let's just do a 2, 3. Let's do a 3 and a 2 and rely on lucky. That's a pass. That's the 3rd clue. So I've done There's not really any point. What I want is the depths of Yoth here. It's not connected to this location, so ideally I need to be back there. I suppose I could explore anyway, because it might put me at a location where the steps is. So we get T, forked path, which does not connect. And it does connect back to that one. So that puts me here. There are 2 clues here. And you explore one of the forked paths. If you have a map, you carry on drawing until you've drawn 2 connecting locations. But I don't anyway, so what? Okay, Pete doesn't need healing. Hunt for enemies move, there are none. Enemies attack. Ready cards, card and a resource. Waylay and resource. Right, sorry about this, I'm just going to have to pop away 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that, but so that goes away from the last round. Doom encounter. Bathophobia again. Okay. Test head of 1 with +1 per depth level. So it's 4. Head of 4. My head is 3. My head is 4. I've got nothing to boost it by, but I do have lucky. So 4 and a 4. Skull is -4, so that's fail. If you fail, take 2 horror. Well, we know where they're going, don't we? Hey Pete, how you doing, mate? Right. Action 1. Move. Action 2. Use Expedition Journal's pre-explore. It's the steps, which is only connected to this one location. I can't advance until the end of the round, so is there any prepping I can do? No. Still in here is hoods. I've got internal injury out of the way, but I still have hoods. So I could draw, but I will regret it. So I'll take a resource. My second action. And for my third action, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to draw Devil's Look. Okay, I can't take an explore action from the steps. I suppose I could, but there's no point, is there? Heal 1 horror off Pete. Hunter enemies move. We have none. No enemies to attack. Nothing to ready. Card. Here we go. It's going to be hoods this time, isn't it? Oh, snacks. And a resource. Doom. We go to 2. That's a 5. And an encounter card. Actually, let's go back 1. At the end of the round, I should have advanced. So, again, because I am an idiot, I need to remember. Remove all doom from all locations in play. Set each location in play aside. Made it to level 4. I think that's all I was hoping for, to be honest. Draw a random set aside location other than the steps. And it is Walked Path. Making a new deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left a card. Now that's probably a point knocked or something, right? Okay. Go deep as you can. Right, so now we go Doom, flips to 2. Oh, wrong way. And we get our encounter. Low on supplies. Decide. We either lose 2 resources, we take a damage, or we choose and discard an asset we control. I'm not discarding no asset. 2 resources or 1 damage. I'm going to take a damage and I'm going to stick it on Alejandro. Okay. Action 1. Let's sharp vision these clues. So it's a basic investigate, it gains 2 books, so that's +3, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on a 2. 5 on a 2. Tablet, reveal another one. 5 on a 2. -2, that's a pass. So I get both of those clues. Oh, there, I should have spent those 3. And I'm not at a location where the steps can materialise from. So second action, I explore City of Serpents. It is a location that the steps is connected to. And this is the one that goes in the victory display, or is classed as being in the victory display while it has no clues on it. So my investigation is currently at a 2. I didn't even give myself a +1 from Alexandra last time, did I? Never mind. So I'm on a 3. 3 on a 3. 3 on a 3 and I've got a lucky. Go for it. 3 on a 3. 3 on a 3. Tablet, reveal another. 3 on a 3. So the tablet is you place a clue on the location from the token pool. Lovely. Yeah, okay. Action 3. Let's do it again. Yeah, lucky wouldn't have helped there, would it, because it was an auto fail. 3 on a 3. Reveal another token. That's the same. So that's a pass, so I got 1 clue. So I now have the 3 I need to progress. That's my 3 actions done. I can't do my 3 explore because there was a clue there. Repeat. Up to enemies move, on. Ready cards, card and a resource. My other sharp vision, thank you. Nice to have you earlier. Doom goes to 3 out of 5. Encounter card, that's an explore. Encounter card. Serpent's Ire. If there are no serpents in pursuit, which there are not, you get in search. Creeping Poison. If you're poisoned, take a damage. Surge. Pit Warden. Place it in the pursuit area. Right. Action 1, move. Action 2, explore. Caverns not connected. Bright Canyon is connected. I'm just going to put that arrow there to remind me that that's where I started. That moves me here 2 clues. If you're poisoned, take a damage, luckily I'm not. Okay. Action 3. Do I short vision those clues? Give me a head start and get into level 5. Let's do it. Let's short vision. Oh, that should be back in there. How do you shuffle 3 cards? I mean, right. Let's short vision. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on a 2. 6 on a 2. Helter sign. So I get both of those clues. Puts me to 5. And I can now take the bonus explore action because there are no clues there. Teardrop, no. Broken passage, yes, and it is only connected to that one. So I'm now at the broken passage, and this is still not connected to I do this often enough, I forget which one. In fact, let's just randomise what order I put them back in. I'm going to roll a dice for each of them, and the lowest number goes at the bottom. The left card is a 1, the right card is a 1. The left card is a 6, the right card is a 4. So 4. It's just so I can't be accused of manipulating my Explore deck. Right. Okay. Nothing to heal on Pete. No enemies in play. No enemies attacking. Nothing to ready. Card and a resource. Madame Blanche. Madame Blanche. I'm going to flip that one to a 3, 2, 1 off. Okay. Doom. We go to 4. And we draw our encounter card, which is Bathophobia again. A test head of 5 now. My head is 3, 4. 3, 4. I will use Cornered to throw in the Gravedigger's Shovel to add 2. So now I'm going 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on a 5. Fail. Take 2 horror. Guess where they're going. They pee me old mucker. Pow, me old pal. You ain't scared of bats, are you? Right. Action 1. Ideally, I need to be there. Because that's where the steps are connected. So I'm going to move. Let me just make sure I've got this right. We have circle, T and diamond. No. Circle, T, diamond and squiggle. T and squiggle. Circle. Diamond. Yeah. Just diamond. And that's not diamond, that's a triangle. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to move. Exhaust track shoes. Test 5, 6, 7 on a 3. The other thing, -2. There is only 1 vengeance point in display. Yeah. So that's a pass, so that gives me a free move on. Then action 2, move again. And then action 3, investigate. So that's 2, 3 from Alejandro, 3 from Alejandro, and I'll throw in Madame Orange using Cornered So I'm going 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on a 3. 5 on a 3, and I get a -1. That's a pass. So I get that clue. That was my third action. And I take my bonus explore action. It's the cavern, and it is connected. Typical, isn't it? So we're sort of looking like this now. And then here, so we get 1 clue plus 1 clue for the depth level. So that becomes 3, 4, 5 clues. We have 1 location left. Is that right? Yeah, 1 location left. So we know that's the steps. So I just need to get back there and explore on the next turn to get to level 5. Heal Pete. Hunter enemies move. We have none. Enemies attack. We have none. Ready cards and a resource. Here's the hoods. Right, chaps. Resource. Doom, we go to 5. Find the enemy in pursuit with the highest rate. Yig is set aside. Spawn Yig at the location that the investigators began. Oh dear. Now it starts to get tricksy. Oh, and I should have done something that that pit warden only just went into pursuit, so I don't think there was anyone in the pursuit area when I placed the 3rd Doom on, but I'm sure my scorer will tell me otherwise. Right, after any amount of Doom is placed, find the enemy with the highest evade value and spawn it where you began. I'm doing a pointy arrow there to try and remind me that there is something I need to do on that. Right, okay. Encounter card, gets worse. Test head of 3, if you fail take a horror for each point you fail by. My head is 3, 4. And I have lucky. 4. 4 on a 3. -2. I'm going to pay 1 for lucky to add 2 to my thing, so I pass. Excuse me. Right. Action 1. Shoot the hoods in the heads. I'm attacking with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a 3. 9 on a 3. -2. It's a +2 hit, so hoods is one-shotted. Oh, I love my ornate bow when it works. Okay, action 2. We will move back to the City of the Serpents. Why have I got so many clues? That can't be right, can it? 2, 4, 5. Did I forget to clear some on the last round? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. One of them had an extra clue placed because of a negative token, didn't it? Yes, that's okay then. Right, so that's my second action, was to move back to the City of the Serpents. My third action is to load my bow. Take a journal explore action and I reveal the steps. And move there. Repeat. Hunter enemies move, so Yig moves here. Enemies attack, no he doesn't. Ready cards, card and a resource. Another lucky, another dollar. Right, that's the end of the round. So we advance. So Yig, I believe, goes into the pursuit area. The locations all go away. Picking them all up this time. I had one to my level, I'm on 5. It's 12:15, I'm going to have to finish soon. I think once this gets to 2 hours, I'm just going to stop and call it a day, if I last that long, of course. Right, new starting location is the bridge over the River Cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is bad timing, really, isn't it? Because someone's going to spawn on me now. Okay, Doom 1. And when you place Doom, find the enemy with the highest evade, which is Yig. Place him at the location where we began this depth level, so Yig is engaged with me. And we have an encounter. Lost in the Wilds, test head of 3, my head is 4. -3. I'm going to pay 1 for lucky to pass that. Right, action 1. Huh. He's got 12 health. Let's evade him first of all. 5, 6, 7. 7 on a 4. Evading 7 on a 4. -5. Seven on a 4. So that's fair by 2. He doesn't have retaliate, which is good. So let's evade him a second time. 5, 6, 7 on a 4. That's better, -3, so he's evaded using Reek's ability. Put a damage on him. 1 whole damage. Then I will shut action 2, action 3, shooting with the ornate bow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a 4. On a 4, -3, that's a pass, so that's 3 damage on him. That was my third action, wasn't it? I evaded, I shot. Well, that's what I did, wasn't it? I evaded, I shot. Yeah. So action 3, load the bow the next time. Can't explore, nothing to heal on Pete. No enemies to move or attack. He readies and re-engages. Doom goes to 2. Oh, didn't get my card and a resource, did I? Card, take heart, and a resource. Ready. Encounter. Ill omen, peril. Choose a location where there is one investigator and place a doom on that location. Each investigator at that location takes a horror. Hey Pete. Doesn't say direct horror, so Pete's having it. Oh, and then Doom. What I should have done there is find the enemy in pursuit and spawn him at the start location. So now I have Pit Warden with me as well. It's going to be game over, isn't it? Action 1. Evade Yig. 5, 6, 7. 7 on a 4. Did I put clues there? I didn't put the clues down, did I? Evade Yig. 5, 6, 7 on a 4. That's a pass. Using Rita's ability, blip, to ping 1 on it. That puts him at 5 out of his 12. Then I will shoot Yig with the bow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a 4. Plus 1. And then lastly, I've just got the Pit Warden to deal with. I've spent my ammo now though, that's the problem. Let's evade the Pit Warden. Seven on a 1. 0. He's evaded. Okay. This is the problem now. Hey Pete. No one to move. No one to attack. Ready cards. Card. And a resource. Doom goes to 3. There are no more enemies in the pursuit area, and we draw our encounter card, which is another lightless shadow. Test evade of 5, 6. So 5, 6, 7. 7 on a 6. -3. They'll take 2 damage. I should have been adding, oh, that's only investigations. Take 2 damage. I'll take 1, I'll take them both. Action 1. Evade Yig. 5, 6, 7 on a 4. Pass. That's another damage on him. Then I'm going to evade the pit. Whoa. I'm going to load the bow, taking an attack of opportunity. So that's 1 damage, 1 horror. I will put the horror on there, and the damage on. I'm going to stick it on Alejandro. He's not going anywhere anymore. I'm not doing any more investigating. I'm just going. I want to just kill Yig and be done with it. So that was my second action. My third action, I'm going to shoot Yig. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on 4. 9 on 4. 9 on 4. Pass. Another 3 damage. That's your dead, isn't it? 3, 6, 9, 12. Yes. Wowza. Now I'm wishing we'd done points based around killing Yick. That's my third action. Can't take an explore. Kill creature. 2 enemies move. Enemies attack, 1 of each. So that's a horror on Pete and a physical on me. Ready cards. Card and a resource. Doom, we get to 4 out of 5. No, we got 5 out of 5 now. So we're now at Gentis. Until the end of the scenario, forced after any amount of doom placed on the agenda. And at the end of the check doom. Yeah, this is where it all goes pear-shaped. Right, counter. Hello, man. Choose location where you want to place a doom on that location. Action 1. Evade the pit warden. 5, 6, 7 on a 1. -5, that's still a pass. Use Reaper's ability to put a damage on it. That bow wasn't loaded. Load the bow, second action. Third action, shoot the pit warden. That's a pass. Pit warden is dead. Vengeance 1. I think that's my third action, isn't it? I evaded him. I loaded the bow. I shot him. Yeah. Repeat. No enemies in play. Ready cards. Card. And a resource. Doom. We've got no enemies following. But now we are at the point where we draw 2 encounter cards each round. Snake Scourge. Treat each of your non-weakness items as if it was blank, and at the end of the non-weakness items, that's that, and that. And place a doom on your location and discard Ancestral Fear. Or place it in the victory display and get an extra vengeance. Put a doom on. Cool difference it makes, but that also has surge. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm going to do it again. Well, doom doesn't matter anymore, does it? So let's stick a doom on. That also gets surge. That's from the last. Test head 3. My head is 4. Skull is -5. Take a horror for each point you fail by. So I think that's me done. I think I drew number 4. I drew a minus. Did I just play a -3 or a -5? Anyway, I think I'm going to take it as that's that. I'm going to take. I take 3 horror, which puts me to 5. Pete takes to the 2. Actually, no, Pete could take 3 and go, couldn't he? I'll take 2. So I lost Pete, which loses me a bonus. You know what? I'm going to call it a day there. I'm running out of time. I've got stuff I need to do this afternoon. So I'm happy that I made it to level 5. Yeah, I don't really have a way of saving it and carrying on later. Yeah, I'm just going to say I got taken out there because I can't remember what I drew. I think I drew a -5, which would have put me to 0 on a test of horror 1. No, I'd only be taking 3 horror, wouldn't I? Let's just see how this plays out then. 2 on Peter, 1 on me. Let's just finish this round. Action 1, get that clue. Well, that doom should have gone, none of it matters. Investigate. 2, 3, no. That would have gone at the end of the last one. 3. I think I forgot to take 3 clues off, didn't I, last time? So I've got enough to progress to the next level. If I get to 6, that would be a miracle. Right, let's investigate. 2. Hang on, that's 4. Don't really have anything to boost it by. Let's go take heart in. 4. Let's use cornered and log in the Gravedigger's shovel. So I'm going 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on a 4. I think is -2. It's fair anyway. What am I doing? 5 on a 2. It's not 5 on a 2, is it? It's 2, 3. Let's throw away. Let's pay 3 and equip the Grizzly Totem. Not that I've got anything to commit to help with this test anyway. 3, 4. No, I've lost Alejandro, so I'm not getting that benefit anymore, so I'm cheating. So 3 on a. I'm not going to get this investigation done. Kind of stuck here, really. I committed that, didn't I? So that's 2 cards and 2 resources, so I'm emptying my deck. Is it 2 and 2? Yeah. So I failed 1 investigate. Let's investigate again. I'm going 3. 2, 2 on a 4. Could boost it by that, but I played a Grizzly Totem as well, didn't I? So this is my third action. 2 on a 4. That's 5, that's a fail, big fail. Right. Heal off Pete. No enemies. Card and a resource. Flashlight. Resource. Take a horror for exhausting my deck. I can go on Pete. Doom. There's no one in the pursuit area. Two encounters. Low on supplies and Curse of Yig. So low on supplies was first. Lose 2 resources. Then Curse of Yig. -1 fight, -1 health. And I gain the servant. Fire! I'm going to use that action to get rid of this. First action, try and get rid of it. Test head of 2. My head is 4. -3, that's a fail. Actually, it would have been worse anyway. So, let's investigate. I'm going to log in the flashlight, exhaust the Gribbly token to make that 2. So I'm going with a 2, 3, 4 on a 2, 3, 4. 4 and a 4. Let's log in that as well. 6 and a 4. +1, that's a pass. Give it a clue. Action 2, explore. Broken passage is connected. I am now here. I will explore again, putting a Doom on here. Not connected. Steps of Yoth, not connected. Square is connected. One, 2 here. Action 3, I'm going to move here, exhaust track shoes, and test evade 3, so 5, 6, 7 on a 3. Score is -5, that's a fail. Okay, so I don't get my bonus move. No point in doing an explore action from here. Heal Pete 1. Onto enemy's move, we have none. Ready cards, card and a resource. So now I have to reshuffle my deck. I took the horror already. Card, lucky. Doom. Doom doesn't matter anymore, I don't know why I'm even adding it. Encounter, take 2. Oh dear, this is now. Okay. So he goes in the pursuit area because he isn't in play. Spawn, put a random set aside location and play and put that's necktie. Action 1, move. Action 2, explore, not connected, so the last one is going to be the steps, which is connected. So I reach the steps. One action left. Take a resource. Okay, enemies in play. Use Hunter, massive move there. Repeat. Card and a resource, target spot, resource, do on the agenda, which means Pit Warden now comes in where we began this level, which is here, with Utility Depths. Really, well actually no, that hasn't happened just yet, that will happen next. Plus all of these locations go away. Place clues on it equal to the current depth. Well, I'm not going anywhere there, am I? So the depth is now 6. Yeah, 6 clues there. No explore deck. Oh, must have got these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, now we've got the Doom on. Now it is the one with the highest evade, which is going to be into the depths. So let's deal with me. Action 1, let's just try shooting him with a bow. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On a 6. 9 on a 6. Tablet, throw another one. 9 on a 6. Cultist, draw another one. 9 on a 6. Minus 2, so that is a pass. That's 3 damage. Then I evade him. 6, 7 on a 6. 7, 6, 10 and 6. That's a good totem, 10 and 6, tablet, 10 and 6. Skull is -6, that's a fail. So the cultist fail means serpent heal. Oh, there aren't any serpents at my location. I get the serpent trait. I'm the serpent enemy. Okay. He's massive, he's not got retaliate or anything. Okay, so that's my second action was a failed evade. Third action, evade again. 5, 6, 7, and a 6. Okay, and then now it's enemy phase. Enemy's attack, so he does 3 physical. 3, 4, 5. 6. So I'm going to have to 6, 7, 8, and 2 mental. So I can do the 2 mental to Peter, and 1 physical, and 2 physical to me. That puts me at 7 out of 8, and Pete is dead. So I'm losing part, then I'm going to be dead soon then. Which I'm sure keep my up with that. Maybe card and a resource. Take card. And a resource. Doom. So now Pip Wooden comes and joins us. Two encounter cards. And one of those is Surge as well. Yeah, this really is it. Let's go draw poison, why not? This is it, isn't it? Goodbye. Made it to level 6. Okay, action 1. I spent that, didn't I? So what it's worth, let's evade the depths. Let's evade the Pit Warden. 6 on a 1. Okay. Let's try again. 6 on a 1. Nice one. So he's evaded. Use Rita's ability. Put 1 damage on him. Evade the brood. 2. And 6, that's a fail. That's my 3 actions done. No explore, no Pete. On to our enemy's attack. That's it, I'm dead. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it, level 6. I really need to go now. I'm sorry, that's a 2¼ hour stream. Level 6, not bad. Further than I was expecting. And that's it then. Thank you for watching. It's been a good league this time around, and I shall see you next time. Bye.